What's going on, guys? It is Kevside here, and today I am back with another videos, and I want to talk about uh, Pokemon burnout, and more specifically, Pokemon content. Right? I was here thinking about it the other day, and it was just kind of thinking about me, or it was I was thinking about it because I was sitting in here and generally, you guys have noticed recently on the channel, I haven't been uploading as much videos as I used to, especially not when I first started. When I first started, I was uploading like 2, 3 times a week, right? And in the most recent of months, it's kind of slowed down drastically. And I want to kind of go into that. When I first started this hobby back in September, I felt like I went pretty heavy into it, and for sure I went heavy into it because I ended up doing a whole channel and having a whole website for RipNShips and all this and all that. So for me, I felt like I moved pretty quickly, and I got burnt out pretty quickly. Now, this is not to say that I'm leaving the hobby or I'm gonna stop doing Pokemon content. I'm not gonna do anything on this channel no more. Right. But it was one of the reasons, that kind of played into me not making videos also in the last almost 2 months now, right? Really. Because again, one, I just was so burnt out and having to stay on top of all the Pokemon trends and everything. And I feel like a lot of people are starting to feel that way. I honestly feel like a lot of people is getting tired of staying on top of all these price changes and all these drops and all the scalper videos dropping and, people stealing from each other and blah, 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 whatever it may be, right? And I think I'm starting to feel it. And I think I'm seeing that in other folks as well. So it will get to a point, and like a Possum Bud and a whole bunch of other people said this. I mean, it's going to get to a point where a lot of these people would leave the hobby because they're either burnt out or they're only here temporarily. So they're just grifting, whatever it may be, right? So, and I think a lot of people will leave because of burnt out. Like, if you guys were like me that went crazy heavy into Pokemon, when you first got back in, you guys might need to start pacing yourself because it will get to a point. I feel like it will start feeling like burnt out. Like you feel like you have to stay in the most top set pricing of these cards and just everything in general. Let me tell you, within the last almost 2 months that I haven't been uploading as much, I've been able to just take that fine to like literally think about anything else but Pokemon. And of course, I still think about Pokemon because I'm still ripping packs, I'm still collecting cards, I'm still doing the ripping ships. And by the way, I still love doing the streams and we're opening on packs and doing the giveaways and doing the ripping ships. So that's not changing when I say this. But it does, like the burnout did play a role in a lot of that. Another thing here as well, I feel like a lot of people are also getting burnt out by the PokeTubers because there's just a lot of Poke content now. Like you could go anywhere. There's so much Pokemon content. It's ridiculous. But it gets burnt out. Like how many times can you watch a video being said practically the same way? They might word it differently. They might put it in a different way, but it's practically the same thing. No matter if you're an investment PokeTuber or you're a person that reviews stuff, whatever it may be, it all feels the exact same. Right? And not to say that these guys are boring or they're not creative. Like everybody has their own, fan base and their own viewer base, and obviously they like them for the stuff they make, right? But for me, I've gotten to a point where I've slowed down on watching so much Pokemon content. It's unreal. I still do watch Pokemon content, but it's selective people and it's only here and there. And it's just enough for me to kind of stay somewhat on top of what's kind of happening in the Pokemon scene because a lot of these channels are very competitive, like very, very competitive when it comes to making their content. And I'm not going to call out any names or anything kind of like that, but these creators make the exact same type of content, right? Rather that be this card's going up this week or it's going down or you should buy this or don't listen to these guys because they're FOMOing, whatever it may be. It's the same thing, guys. The same thing. I feel like at this point, most people could be able to figure a lot of this stuff out, right? if they just took the information they already had, sat down, looked at it, and did their own research. Like, I promise you, because there's only so much you could listen to PokeTubers and take what they say. Because here's the thing. If these guys think they're right and he's right and he's right, if they all think they're right in predicting what the market is, or for predicting what Pokemon's going to do, or what's going to happen in the space, right? Somebody's lying. Somebody's got to be lying, because there's no way that every person could be right. You know, it's like when I see all these supplement companies out here and all these, you know, these fitness channels promoting like their supplements and saying, I have the amazing best team in the world that's making these supplements. Well, all these other guys are saying the exact same thing. So some of y'all be lying. Somebody's lying, right? And I'm not saying they're lying, but I'm saying in the sense they all have their own opinion, which is great. It's great that we all have different opinions. You know, that's what makes this great. Like, we could literally have a conversation, have different thoughts on things. But dang, their stuff is competitive. Like, I'm talking competitive. And not only that too, like, if I'm going to be making content about, you know, things kind of like that, like if I'm making videos about the new set, or, you know, talking about whatever it may be in the Pokemon space, I want to do it in a way that's entertaining and provides you guys value. You know, because I don't want to jeopardize, like, upload mid videos just because I just need to get a video out. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems the videos that do the best on my channel are the ones I put the most effort into, and the ones that I provide the most value to. So going forward, I like to provide more value. I don't want to be like the rest of these guys. No offense, they can do whatever they want, but I'm trying to provide you guys more value, because I just feel like in the current stage as we are right now, it's just the same thing being said, people fighting with each other, having opposite viewpoints, and I feel like it's just confusing the heck out of everybody. So that's where I'm at with that. That's all I wanted to say in this video. Just wanted to kind of get a rant off on my chest here. That felt good, I'm not gonna lie, just kind of getting that off my back. Now, if you guys agree with me, leave it in the comment section. If you guys don't, no worries, you know, leave your piece there too. I'm cool with it. More videos will be coming, guys. I'm actually working on now a secondary video now, and as well as that, if you guys want to watch more additional content, one of the first videos of the Kevin perspective will be up around the same time this video will be up, so you guys can watch that as well, because I also have my secondary video up. I go in depth and talking about the Nintendo Switch, and I reviewed it a little bit. So but other than that, guys, again, in no way, shape, or form I was trying to throw shade at anybody in this video. I was just trying to give you guys my opinion and what I felt currently in the state right now, and where I'm currently at with everything. Like I said, hopefully you guys are still enjoying the Pokemon space. More things to come, of course. I know Black and White Japanese is pretty much out right now. We haven't really covered anything down the channel. I'm sure we will at some point. And then, of course, anything else kind of going forward, I'm going to try to be back on top of it again. But other than that, for the folks that are still watching my videos, appreciate you guys watching the videos and supporting me. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace! I'm out of here.